Hello guys, welcome to my channel. We getting back to it, man. Playing another game. I think we've been winning our recent games. I don't think we lost recently, but yeah. There's really nothing else to say, but I appreciate any newcomers, anybody that stuck around. I appreciate it. And without further ado, let's go.
The assistant GM looked extremely agitated after our first game loss, but he had a plan to turn things around before the next one. We both hoped I was right. He was already on the phone when I saw myself out, and by the end of the day, we sealed the deal.
Didn't your offense have a nickname that year? What was it?
We were setting out to smash records and win championships, so we thought history in the making was appropriate. Time was tight. We had an autograph signing in just a few hours, but I wanted to make sure I got enough work in with the new guys. The practice seemed to fly by. We all left the field feeling pretty pumped for our next game together.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. Joe Mixon. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down. On second down, here's Mixon. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Some in midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So this offense, Charles, we've heard of teams acquiring nicknames. You think about maybe the Legion of Boom, the greatest show on turf, the monsters of the Midway. Well, this offense, they have a new nickname now as well. Self-proclaimed, calling themselves History in the Making. Kind of has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue real smooth too, doesn't it? I know they've got to back it up, but I can't wait to watch them play now myself. When you talk about history in the making, it's happening right in front of us each and every time they go out there and play. Let's take a step back, grab some easy chairs, and watch history in the making ourselves.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The numbers for Mixon last week, 18 carries, 67 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
That's great. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards that time.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down.
These ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's great.
He got it up. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 20, going forward.
Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Lays down because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
On first down, gone. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. This will be stopped at ace. He came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, got their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. Intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had 1 week ago. Talk about being in the groove. And what do you have to look we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, you get a pick 6 in a season. It's been a good year. Let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this. Against this guy. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second, but there's also something challenging your offense.
run. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone. Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Now it's Lockett. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Executed 22-yard gain.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. Tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Parker, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Moving. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down at the Rams 31. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
We've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you see guys with their hands on their hips and bent over, hands on their knees. The offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We got them now.
Oh, incomplete. Instead, it's just second down. Now Joe Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's 35.
Brady, I've got to think this offensive line's got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where the extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. John Johnson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Going deep here for Watkins. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So they will trail backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they're going to get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Taylor Reddick with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Hopefully the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 37. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Open man is Higby, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Not much there. And now lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover it. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your bleepers and your flyers on one side. Get that high.
Everything
I hope
changes.
that one of the guys can come up with it.
The other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And a touchdown full count. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Life.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kick off the way. Returning it, Johnson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll be with just under 90 seconds remaining. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And unable to get downhill there. They'll take this up to about the 37. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout there in second. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Mixon. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. I was fine when you pulled me in. We were forced to be human, and then the world came after, and I had never questioned it. Said it was wrong. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Now look at this. They get the turnover they need, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. My goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago. That turnover there means we in the game again.
A completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field. Starters tell the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what?
Go ahead and snap it. Go on. And they hit it as he throws. As this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And they'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Moody. And my goodness, another interception. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. One last throw here for goal. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete. We get to the final play in this game. They needed some type of a miracle there. But they couldn't get it in. However, we were trying to do spectacular there.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Coming with some more content soon.
They'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa
Appreciate
Clara
anybody
to
that's
take on the
new, that's sticking around to
49ers.
watch my videos, and I
And for
want to
Charles
welcome any
Davis
new
and our
comments.
entire
So,
crew here at EA Sports, I'm
appreciate
Brad.
it.
Saying
Trying
so
to grow
long, everybody.
with y'all, man. And that's about it.